According to the CDC, suicide is the leading cause of death among youth aged 10 to 24 years old. In a survey conducted by the CDC in 2016, it showed that of all suicide attempts, those done by LGBT individuals were 5 times as likely to require medical attention than others. LGBT youth are the most at-risk youth group for suicide attempts in the U.S. Why, you may ask? Because hate and bigotry towards LGBT Americans is still very prevalent in our society today. There are numerous organizations dedicated to advocating for LGBT rights and visibility in America, such as GLAAD, Human Rights Campaign, and the Trevor Project. Today I'll be sharing with you some information about the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is a nonprofit organization founded in 1988 by the creators of an Academy Award-winning short film called Trevor. The Trevor Project has been providing suicide prevention and assistance for 20 years. The Trevor Project offers multiple programs and services accessible to young teens dealing with suicidal thoughts, self-harm, coming out, rejection, and homelessness. They offer crisis interventions such as their 24/7 Trevor Lifeline, a number to be called when an individual is in immediate stress or danger and needs to be talked out of a suicide attempt. They also offer online services such as Trevor Chat and Trevor Text, in which volunteers are on call from 3 to 10 p.m. daily to answer any and all questions regarding LGBT individuals' health. Teens can text or message in to be connected with an online representative for a free and confidential chat in which they can ask any questions regarding coming out or suicidal thoughts and feelings. These services are important and sometimes vital to individuals' health. In emergency situations, 911 should always be called, but being connected with an LGBT representative can be very life-saving for an LGBT individual in this life-threatening situation. To help you better understand why the Trevor Project and their programs are so important, I'll share with you some daunting statistics collected by the CDC in a youth risk behavior survey in 2015. 34% of LGBT teens report being bullied at school. 28% report being bullied online, and 29% reported a suicide attempt in the last year as opposed to a 6% for their heterosexual peers. 2 years ago this month, a friend of mine committed suicide due to being not accepted by their family members for their sexual orientation. This individual was the only out gay person at my middle school, and their openness helped other gay closeted teens like myself become more comfortable with their own sexuality. I believe that if this individual was aware of the Trevor Project and their programs that they provide, that their outcome could have been much different. I believe that the Trevor Project is very important in helping LGBT individuals from committing suicide, and I believe that it should be more widespread and that the Trevor Lifeline number should be plastered on every college campus and high school campus wall in America. And I believe that if more teens were aware of the Trevor Project, that the youth suicide rates would be much lower. So this is my call to action. I believe that everybody should dedicate their time and or their money to the cause of the Trevor Project. I believe that if just one person dedicated an hour or 5 or 10 of their time to being a representative for Trevor Chat or Trevor Text, that lives can be saved and that the LGBT youth suicide rates would go down. I encourage everybody to join the movement and make that change so that LGBT youth suicide rates can be much lower and overall youth suicide rates can be much lower.